Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live calling.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our Brew Crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Give us a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Dawn, where's the snooze button?
Freddie, it's time to get up. We got a show to do. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hang tight, guys. Pressing the snooze one more time.
And it's time to do a show.
Morning time, snooze button. Monday morning at 9:38, and we're already on a roll with you.
What did I do?
You've been yelling at everyone all morning. It's only been 40 minutes.
I'm not yelling at them. I'm yelling with them.
And then you give me the wrong mug.
I got to tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. I don't understand.
It's a hard concept to understand.
I don't understand this mug concept. It's a mug. I put coffee in it. I give it to you.
But it's
I don't read it
for the day.
Get out of here. We got 27 mugs. I don't got 27 feels.
I don't even know where that mug came from. That mug had been put in the retired mug collection. Where did it come from again?
It holds liquid and it don't leak. What's the problem?
It has to be like the right mug for the right situation.
I'm going to tell you something. You better either buy Amp mugs or cafe mugs. I don't know what you're going to do.
We've got a whole box of cafe mugs that we should use.
You put them away. I don't even know where they are.
They're in my
What are you
phone.
kidding me?
They're my situation.
Oh, but it's me.
Yes.
Well, morning.
Morning to you. Look how glamorous Kennedy looks today. Right?
She looks like she spent time in the woods.
Oh, man. Well, that's a whole nother conversation.
How was that?
Fine.
Hold your mic.
I said it was fun.
Did you actually stay out there all night?
How about like 11:30? Like an hour and a half.
What? Did anybody else go? Did you guys go? Did you hear about it?
Waxton and Corey.
Yeah.
I was in Tampa. So.
They took a nature trail around the library.
Oh, I got the one on Spanish River.
At midnight. Where there's snakes. There's snakes, raccoons, and leopards.
About spiders
and spiders.
As soon as he did
Good morning.
That stuff, I don't know what the hell you guys are doing in the middle of the night.
Yeah, in the middle of the night, it's a little questionable.
Sending us videos in the group chat.
Yeah.
What they're doing at midnight.
Nature and hiking and stuff.
And so 11:30 everybody left? What kind of people do
I'm
that?
old school. We just get
You sleep
bored.
with your socks on? You sleep with your socks on?
No.
You?
No.
I know you do.
I
Psycho.
do until I get hot, and then they come off.
I only
That's
do that
fine.
if I'm like sick.
That's psycho.
It's
They
a
say if you
process
sleep
of
with your
comfort.
socks on, you're a psycho.
I could agree with that.
I have been sleeping with one sock on.
Of course, because
recently
you're half a psycho.
Because I sliced the bottom of my foot open
How'd you
the
do
other
that?
day.
What were you
I
cutting
kicked
board?
a bottle on accident.
You
a
kicked the
bottle
bottle accidentally?
Yeah, a bottle fell out of my fridge, and I human reaction went to stop it, and it sliced the bottom of my foot. It looks
Bottle
like a
broke?
tiger strap. Oh yeah, bottle shattered in my foot.
Do you need stitches?
No, my roommate's a nurse, and she's like, "You'll be fine." So.
Wow.
I got
I've just been limping around with one sock on.
I got my knife that can take all the shredded glass out of your foot.
No,
Again,
that's like you shaving.
I prepare you all for the next 5 weeks. We have all been warned.
For what?
You. Until March 6th, apparently, we're going to be on this roller coaster of craziness.
We're back to the mug
They
thing.
gave me a mug that was not even on a show that we produce anymore. I don't know where the mug came from. It came from the archive.
It's a nice mug. It holds liquid. It keeps it warm.
What mug was it?
Some mug I picked up.
But
It's
it
there.
doesn't brand us, so it needs to be.
I didn't know we were
consistent.
branding.
Oh, what?
It's always branding.
Always branding. You always have to be consistent because right now there are no logos except for behind the TV.
Don't even-
So if they didn't know, they wouldn't know.
Yeah, technically, if you want to go on that sign, just give everyone a Brooklyn Cafe mug when they come in as guests on the show.
Well, I don't have enough mugs to go around.
We do. I just have to get them out of my zone.
But she put them somewhere,
I just
so.
have to share them.
Yeah, I can't. I don't
I've
like
got
it.
the nice black ones that change color.
You have
with the
those?
heat, yes.
What
a
about
whole
the other?
case
You have
of
any
them.
others? You have any more of these?
No, but I can order some. But you would have to use them. The right mug.
If
has
you
to
get
be
rid
the
of
right
all the
person.
mugs you don't want, except for that one. You see that mug? That mug is her mug. I love that mug.
That is the one mug that seems to be universal mugs.
Every
That's my
morning
mug.
It works perfectly for how I'm feeling. So.
See, but Abby looks like the brown-haired version of the Ivory Girl over here, but yet they're not. Inside, they're like, "Rrr."
Yeah. It's
We
a
trick
conflict.
people like that.
Oh yeah. It's confusing.
You troll people like that?
Trick people
Trick 'em.
like that. Me and Abby have been working together on projects for a really long time, and people think we're nice, so they try to work with us,
Yeah.
and then they end up
Until you're
working with
not.
us and realize that we're not.
See, it's like good cop, bad cop.
Who's the nicer one? You or her? Who's
Wait,
the?
no,
So
wait.
you're the not nice one?
I'm not saying I'm not nice. I just
You get angry easily?
no, I just get irritated.
On the set of like peach wine, sometimes someone would be like making me mad. I'd be like, Abby, handle it, please. And then she would be like, what do you gotta say about it? Like, go up to them and like yell at them.
Are you
I'm not afraid of conflict.
are you dating someone
Yes, I am.
and that person is sane?
Yeah, he is very calming actually.
He's coming. How long you been together?
Since November.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I can see.
And when's your birthday?
March 20th.
Oh, you're like me. That's all I can tell you.
I just like
I get it.
I just get
She's
irritated.
the day after my
quickly.
birthday.
Yeah,
She's like me, not
Are
you.
you a Pisces or an Aries?
Pisces. I'm on the last
on the
day.
cusp.
The last day.
She's
of
a mix of
Pisces.
you and me? Ooh. Oh.
Psycho. You must sleep with 3 socks on.
Oh, can you
Three.
imagine me the mix
I
between
sleep
you and
with
me?
3 blankets, so
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of insane. Yeah.
Not the same thing, but okay. I
So
know.
his is the 19th and mine's the 24th.
So now you're the 20th.
Yeah.
You're like the
So if we
spawn
find
of
a
both of
couple
us.
of more people that have a
The
week
spawn
of
Satan.
birthdays.
She's like the spawn of us. That's so scary.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's me until March 6th, right? You're the psycho. You psycho.
Oh my gosh. You know what happened yesterday? I have this issue with plastic containers and lids. I don't want to give a brand name because they never match and they never fit and something's always missing. Always. So I go to open up the drawer yesterday to find it and I flipped out because I couldn't find a lid to match the bottom and I started freaking out and Chuck looks at me. And I'm like, I can't take it anymore that the bottoms don't match the tops. I can never find a top to match the bottom. And they're organized. So I had
Don't you put the lid on the plastic and then put it away?
No, because it takes up too much room that way.
No, it does not. It does not. Because you put all the plastics inside
Yes.
one. And, yeah, okay. Well, then you get what you got.
And I couldn't do it. So I had him take all of them out last night and label them. So they're color coded. So B goes to B because it's blue. And G goes to G because
It's
they're
green.
And R, clearly, it
Yeah.
makes us along the way until
Sufficient.
But they don't
we had
fit.
a discussion about what this one color was, and I said it was DB for dark blue. He told me no, it was P for purple. And this I spent my Sunday evening. You talking about psycho as I'm making dinner. I went in. This is why I don't cook because I can't find any
This
containers
is-
to go with the food that I make.
This is what happens when you get married. You go into a zone that nobody
But
recognizes.
his OCD, he was so happy to do something that I wasn't teasing him for being OCD. So everything is relabeled and re-put in, and I want to come up with a line of plasticware where the color, like granimals, the bottom color
lion
actually
is a lion?
matches the top.
Really?
Yes, I want to.
So you got a lion lid and a lion,
So
lion
at least
to
people
lion.
know. Wouldn't that make more sense?
That
so you
would.
can
No.
fix it.
It doesn't because Freddie, when they were growing up, they had the lion eating the caterpillar. It was like
You had granimals too?
Yeah.
Because that was for the husky people
No.
that you and I were wearing
for
clothes
husky
like that.
people. Yeah, you people put stuff into everything.
No, I was in
It's
the
like
husky
a
department
cup.
buying
It
granimals.
holds liquid. A stupid plastic. It was cheap and it holds stuff and it doesn't
Well, the
leak.
inexpensive ones you can never figure out. So I want to come up with my own line of plasticware that the colors are the
Your
same.
own line. I
Yes.
got you. Gotcha.
So the colors are the same. So in my spare time, I'm now going to create a brand of plasticware.
Absolutely.
Just saying. And everyone likes the glass ones. So the glass ones are lovely,
Yeah.
but they shatter and they break.
Yeah.
So what good is that? Just saying. These are the things I ponder when I
What you
cook.
have to look forward to.
Yes, and stuff.
Or not.
What do we got? What do we got from Chelsea?
What do we have? Manifestation Monday.
Slow progress is better than no progress. Stay positive and never give up. Well,
True that.
that was the 49ers yesterday.
I know, 100%, right?
And it's funny because it's halftime. Linda decides to take her nose out of what we were doing, and she sees the score. She says, oh man, San Francisco's in trouble. It was like 24-7 at one time. So I said, no, they're going to tie the game and win it. And she goes, oh, they're not. What are you talking about? Blah, 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 blah. I said, watch and learn. And sure enough.
That was perseverance. What do you think the coach said to them in the locker room?
Which one?
The 49ers.
Oh, that was a jubilee. They were dancing. What I don't understand is you never take points off the board, and you take the field goals. You don't try to be huff and tough and score. Not in this type of game. Any other game, maybe. They should have had the 6. They would have had momentum going their ways. I'm sorry, the Detroit Lions coach lost that game. His bad judgment lost that game. But he got them there using that judgment, so people argue with me all night, last night, all day. Great game, though.
I'm not watching the Super Bowl.
Oh, absolutely, you have to.
I have to watch it, but I don't want to watch this.
Why? How you
I'm
like
gonna
them
watch it with
Chiefs,
one eye
baby?
open. That's why.
Why? They
I'm
were the
actually-
better team.
Well, yes, now I'm actually rooting for the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl because I just want to see Mahomes just be the greatness, I guess.
The funny thing is, it goes to show you that the Ravens can't act like a thug. They acted like
What was
thugs.
that?
They acted like they
I
let their
don't
I don't want to use
emotions.
that terminology, but the way I saw it was old school versus new school. And Ravens being the old school, that big, tough, and mighty, just playing football. And then the damn refs always had to get into the way. And I understand there was a lot of illegal hits, a lot of taunting.
Come on.
Well, there was a little street
Come on.
football there.
Listen.
But yes, but
Let me
that's
tell
it's
you.
old school football.
Let me tell you
That
something.
was-
Let me tell you
What is
something.
this?
This is thug life. When you act like a thug in the NFL, you're going to get
You
burned.
know what we need is a big X. So
You
we're
can-
gonna decide
Yeah.
to put it up there.
I understand.
Thug life.
I understand in college football, you flag them for taunting, you flag them for illegal hits because they're kids. You're trying to teach them, but these are full-grown men. Just let them play the game.
Have you ever been in front of a 6'6", 340-pound sheer psychopath?
No, but I've been in the game as well too, so I know mentally.
But hold
you
on.
can't really
But have
help
you ever
yourself.
seen anything like that? Okay. I got to coach psychopaths. These guys were beyond. And when they got mad, watch out. So one of my players got hurt. I went on the field and the ref says, get off the field. I says, I don't want my players watching. This guy had a broken leg. And they got psycho in that game. Just like you saw the lineman for the Ravens. Just like you saw the receiver taunt the guy on the floor. You don't do that. Not during this game. There's too many eyes, too much money, and you can't act like a 12-year-old. And of course, Mahomes going to take advantage of that.
I know, I understand. No. Travis
They
Kelce's gonna make. He was
Play poker with Travis.
talking
You
his
know,
mouth the whole entire
but
time.
he didn't raise his hands. And he didn't touch the other team. So he got in the guy's face. And he says, yo, ref, why is he hitting me? Foul, foul, foul. And that's the way you play the game from here. Mahomes, you tap him, he goes down like glass.
That's what I'm saying. It's old school versus new school. Chiefs know how to play with the modern day.
Of course, they know the game. They know the inside rules of the game. And here you got these tough guys coming along. Because I'm going to tell you something about the Ravens, baby. Don't mess with it. I would love to be with the Ravens in any alley on any night. Because
It was
those
like watching
guys
UN back
are
in their
tough.
day. Yeah.
Ooh, those guys,
It's like watching the Miami guys back in the 80s.
I gotta
yeah.
tell you, I used to play street ball with guys like that. And they used to intimidate the other team to a point that the other team didn't play. They scared them. We ran across one team one time that trash talked us from beginning to end, and we destroyed them 49-0. My brother was on that team. And my brother said to them, okay, now let them bring it. We thought we were gonna get into a street ball. They walked away. It was all this. But what the Ravens showed yesterday was just not keeping your composure. not keeping your composure, and they lost. It was a good game. I still think the Ravens should have won, but here we go.
But the 49ers at halftime, I thought, are they going to pull out? Then I thought of you saying they were going to win, they were going to pull it out, look who's in the house, and they did.
You're going to the bathroom. JoJo's here. She's going to the bathroom.
Again, JoJo, I light a candle for you today because he's on a roll.
He's on a roll?
Oh,
Yes.
And there's coffee in the back. Get some coffee.
Okay, this is Ann, by the way.
Ann,
Hi,
how
Ann.
are
How you
you?
doing?
Ann is going to be singing for us today.
Oh, very nice.
Gonna give you a good shout.
Awesome. I guess they're going to hang for a little bit.
Yes.
More to come. What else? Did you read this book over the weekend?
No.
I was going to
Really?
say something before they
Should have given it to
they
me.
come in. I was at Hard Rock Friday night.
Now I got to read it by tomorrow. Thank you.
And if you ever go to Hard Rock, do never play slots. Only play roulette. Roulette's the only way to win money.
You
at
play
Hard Rock.
roulette? That's
Yeah.
a tough game.
The roulette's
win?
easy. I lost too much money on slots, so it's just there was no point. I lost
Do you
like
bet
80 bucks on
colors or do you bet numbers on roulette? You can't bet numbers.
At first, I did like 1 through 24, 25. I did that at first, and it was kind of helping out. But then I went to even
Even odd?
red or odd black and stuff like that. And I put $1 on numbers just in case I get lucky.
You make money?
No, I hate gambling with a passion.
Got to play 21.
I know. I hate, my buddy did. He did pretty good. He was up at least $100, and he got too greedy. That's the only thing. You can't be too greedy with it. But I was watching my buddies play, and I was like, okay, I guess I could get cash out. So I went to walk to the ATM, and walking down this main hallway, this group of people come by. This little, short, stubby, fat, bald guy walks across me. And you know who it is?
Who?
Danny DeVito.
Jason Alexander.
Oh, wow.
Uh-huh.
Who's
He walks
Jason
ar-
Alexander?
Oh, come on. George Costanza.
Seinfeld.
Oh, him?
Yeah, George Costanza walked right past me at Hard Rock in the main floor, and my jaw just dropped. And his assistant saw me and he started laughing at me. I thought she was gonna stop the guy from me, but they just kept walking. I was
I would say, George, you owe me money, George.
I just couldn't say anything. I don't know. It was
I
my
would-
first time. That was like my first time meeting like a celebrity, so I didn't know
would
how to
say
react
something.
to it.
Absolutely, you gotta say something.
Did you have fun?
It was pretty fun. Except for losing the $100, but it was still fun. Hard Rock's beautiful.
It is. It's funny. I used to go play 21. Thousands. It was a time I was up 10 large, and then they brought this lady in, and that was the end of that. That was the end of that. They brought in a looker, and then she says, "Are you going to concentrate on the cars, or are you looking at me?"
I gotta tell you, at the end of the day, you're going to be known as a life well lived.
Oh,
Because you have lived life.
I lived. But listen, you went to play at the 21. You had a good time. Drinks are free when you're playing, right?
No. you still
Oh,
gotta
they
pay for
changed
drinks.
that rule?
I think that's only in Vegas. They
Come
don't have
around
that at
this
Hard Rock.
side. Come on, sit that side.
Well, no, we can. Okay.
That way we'll put over here. They used to when you used to play 21, the drinks were free. They charge you now?
I think only if you pay enough money, spend enough, they comp your drinks. Like if you're under an umbrella of your, big players.
Everywhere I went, Mohegan Sun, Atlantic City, every time I sat to play cards, I won. I told you the story that I sat down, there was this smelly guy that came in, looked like a bum, came in, they gave him a shirt. At first he showered, he came in, they gave him a shirt and clothing and dinner. And he says, "You gonna sit there?" I go, "Yeah." He says, "Do you mind if I sit there?" And I go, "I usually sit here." He says, "Okay. If you do what I tell you to do, you're gonna walk out of here with $6,000. Now, would you do it?
Yeah. You did it.
6,000.
He knew what he was doing.
He was a hustler. And he was good at it. At 21, there's a rhythm to it. There's a game, and you could tell the cars when to go and come back. And the dealer, it's all about the dealer. Look who's in the house. Where's Ann?
And she's coming.
She's coming.
And how are you?
I'm good. Long time no see. How are you?
Yeah, we're good. You've been
Everyone's
busy.
good? Very much
Wait,
so.
3 restaurants now?
Come on in. Yes.
Go under.
You have an opening day date, right?
Yes, in 2 weeks we should have Cheers Ocean open, and now it's March for Tavern by the Greens. 'Cause
So
that's
tell
under
us
construction.
about, let's start with Cheers on, I don't know, which one you want to start with? The 1 or 2 weeks?
That's Cheers on the Ocean.
Yeah,
That's the
tell us
smaller.
that's the smaller
just
one.
breakfast and lunch, right on the ocean. And it's funny because you know all the sea grapes, you're not supposed to cut them down. So the county said you're allowed to take 2 feet a year down. I wanted a better ocean view. So New Year's Eve, I went and we cut 2 feet down.
From the
New
top
Year's
down?
Day, we cut 2 more feet down. So now I got my view. There's always a way to get what you want.
Wow, that's pretty good.
So you can see that rough ocean you got up there?
You can see it.
That is
You
one
can't
rough.
go near it.
Me, no. Last time I went, it
You
almost
almost
killed me.
drowned up by us.
Yeah, because there was a sand dune 6 foot of
It was
sand.
right after a storm. You know how it pushes up?
It was 6 feet. And she puts me down there to sit, and the damn thing is slapping me against this. And I'm like, oh, Lord, help me, Lord.
He was rolling around like a bobblehead. You know?
So here's my question: if that happens and you lose your bathing suit, would
I
you
don't
rather,
care.
Would you rather lose the top or the bottom?
The top for me, for sure. It's one of my better assets.
What difference does it make? You lose your bottom, what are you going to do? You're going to wear your top to the bottom?
Well, if you're in a situation and it happens, would you prefer like it happens to your? If men, it doesn't matter. Men, it's an easy answer. But for women, top or bottom?
What difference does it
I'd say
matter?
top.
Yeah,
You'd
me
rather lose
too.
the top and the bottom.
Yeah.
But what,
Candidate?
You can always do this number. Yeah.
Yes.
but what difference does it matter?
Because some people would be embarrassed if they lost the top or the bottom or both.
That's
But
why when
then-
you go to the water park, you wear a one piece. Because you're going down that slide and you're losing everything.
Like if you lost your bottom, would you care?
No.
And you were like, nothing.
Do you
there.
know who you're asking? That's
Would
why
I
he doesn't
care?
It's
care.
been like this all morning.
I go back in the
Jojo.
ocean, I say, yo,
I
bring
right
me
back
a
down
towel when
already.
you get a chance. That's all. What
Have you
difference does
guys
it
seen
make?
the dissolvable shorts?
Yes.
Dissolvable?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's literally like prank shorts,
There's
and
a-
you
yeah,
like give
I've
them
seen
to
that.
your husband, and the threading that sews it together is dissolvable.
Falls
so if they
apart.
hit water, they start falling apart, and then they're stuck in the water naked.
They
That's
gave me a
hilarious.
pair of those, but they warned me don't wear them, and they showed me the box. I says, wow, my sons, they think they're funny.
It's funny.
So what was the whole point of giving them to you if
If
they
they're
were...
gonna ruin it.
No, they didn't ruin it. Somebody else told me about it.
Oh.
Because they didn't want that embarrassment for me. I wouldn't have been embarrassed. I really don't care. What difference does it make?
Your life gives me ajita.
Why? What, you never seen a naked man?
Because they give you things and other people tell you don't do it, and it's like, do you ever just want to go like gasp around by
There
your
is
surroundings?
really
You're making me
something
really nervous.
wrong with you. Would you care?
If you lost
No.
your shorts, no.
No,
I
if you lost
mine,
yours.
yeah.
How many times have you lost your bathing suit? At
It's
least
usually
four.
at the water parks.
You
know,
told me
your
4
tops go
stories.
up.
4 stories you told me.
Do you think I remember?
Yeah, I remember you told me 4 stories.
Then you tell me when I did.
You had a
The memory is not
you
what
had
it
a
used to be.
onesie, and then you had a loosie, and then you had a whole loosie.
I never said that.
One out, one out.
Dawn, what is he
One in,
drinking
one
this
out.
morning?
Thank you.
She told me.
Grace, am I right?
I didn't put anything in the coffee. I swear.
Consensus says Freddie's on a roll.
You ever lost your bathing suits in the beach ever? Ever? Never.
I was at like a camp one time, and they had this rope where you hold on to it, and it spins around real fast, like really, really fast. And my pants came off, and that's the time like, oh, I probably should let go now. So, my pants fell off, and then I fell off.
So as you were flying through the air, were you trying to grab your pants back up?
Midair, I just.
Oh, that's
grabbed it.
hilarious.
You
That's
think
a
the older
picture.
you get, the less
I
you
did
want to
lose
lose
my
your
suit.
top or bottom?
Why?
I did. I
Gravity.
lost a bottom. I remember now.
Thank
when I
you.
was
That's
water
why.
skiing, I didn't let go. You got to let go when you fall down. I wasn't letting go. And there it went.
You ever lost anything?
Abby's shaking her head quietly.
Abby, you ever lost anything?
I mean, yeah, like a big wave takes you down bad, and
Yeah.
your top gets untied. The worst. Been there. But then your friend just ties it.
In Jones Beach, when I carried that lady that the hanger went through her foot, I had to carry her out of the ocean.
Did your pants fall down?
Her top went off.
Oh.
But I wasn't looking at that. I was looking at the hanger through her foot. I said, that's
That's
a
not a
tricky
true story.
situation.
I don't believe that.
gonna
I wasn't looking at that. No, not me.
I'll call my sister. Oh no, you mean about the top? I wasn't looking at that because I had to keep her leg straight, and she's screaming and punching me in the head. But I knew she was in agony. And then I told them call the lifeguards, and they came and they took her away. And hanger went right through her foot.
Oh man, that had to hurt.
The amount of stories he has, I can't, that one person has in this lifetime,
It's true.
they're all true, is overwhelming.
I've seen plenty of bathing suits disappear in the ocean. Plenty. I could make a living getting a towel out to people that lost their stuff.
Can you imagine $1 for every time you bring a towel to
$1?
somebody?
$10? You got that? No.
People will pay premium prices for that.
And then you go to Jones Beach, right? What's next to Jones Beach? Fire Island. They don't wear nothing. Some people should not be naked on the beach. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
That's all I'm saying.
You see that when you go to the topless beaches in the Caribbean, like St. Martin. I'm like, wow.
I went to my second honeymoon with Michelle, and I took her to a club or something, and one of the islands that was all from Switzerland, beautiful blondes, and they were all naked. So Michelle says, "You brought me here for what?" And I said, "I didn't know." And then they were under the umbrellas, right? So why would you be naked under an umbrella? So she walked up to me.
So you don't get burned.
Yeah.
She says, "Go inside." She says, "Lady, this is a strip. This is naked part."
Like a nudist colony.
Because you don't want your body to get burned. That's an easy answer.
So I was there for a week. So I'm gonna tell you something. None of that impresses me anymore. I've seen every style, every cup, every color, every shade, everything. In a week, I was like this. Oh my God.
And then came the divorce lawyer.
Right.
He truly leaves me.
But you,
On the
but
second honeymoon.
but that doesn't shock you. It doesn't shock you to see somebody naked on the beach. I mean, Florida, I think in Miami, there's a nudist beach.
People choose. There's the table. People choose.
You see it down in South Beach all the time.
Oh, we don't get physical. I can see that. You would never go to a nudist beach?
I don't think so. I would do topless, but not bottom.
Yeah.
I had to shoot a deal in Tampa. It's called Fuego. I had to go there. I don't remember what it was. Somebody that I know won something, and she says, "Come with me," and blah, blah, blah. And I went there. And they would not let me in because I had cameras and stuff. I said, "Listen, this is what they want me to
I
film, a
wouldn't want to
commercial."
see men bottomless. I
Me
gotta
neither.
tell you, there is nothing about a new beach that I would want to see all these men
Horrible.
bottomless.
Yeah.
Horrible. Men should
It's
not
like,
be
ooh,
naked.
no.
How you guys date men? You're sick. All of you people are sick.
See, women,
Men
if
are
they're naked,
disgusting.
women will be coiffed,
Men are
cleaned, and
disgusting.
shaved. Men, no.
There's stuff
just
on
gonna
men.
be,
I
you
still
know.
don't know what some of that stuff was that I seen. And I looked at this guy and says, some people shouldn't be naked. So I gotta tell you. He says, you're in a nudist company. I says, yes, but you shouldn't be.
People do look better with clothing on. Leave something to the imagination a
There you
little
go.
bit.
Not imagination, reality. Leave something to reality, because some people should not be naked. So I gotta tell you, when you're over 70, it's time
Over
to.
70.
This was in Tampa.
Well, that's the point in time in your life you don't care. Right? You're over 70, who cares?
I think once you have kids as a woman, you don't care either. Because once your body does what it does to birth children, you don't care anymore. Because
Yeah, but
everybody's
women-
seen what they've seen.
Women always got a break. No matter what you do, no matter what you look like, a naked
We're
woman.
clean, we smell good.
Not
we're
all
well put
women smell good.
together.
No. I smell some smelly women in my life.
I'm sorry. How many children have you grown?
Have I grown or have I had?
Grown.
Hundreds.
You've grown them.
Grown them inside your body.
Inside of you.
Listen, every time a woman is pregnant, the person responsible has the same pain. You don't understand it because you're not a man, but we suffer inside.
You suffer forever.
And then when the baby
You
comes
getting a laugh
out,
out of that?
when baby comes out, the woman
suffering.
is crazy, we suffer some more. And then for the next 60 years, we are suffering. You guys only suffer 21 days out of the month. We suffer 30 days out of the month.
For the rest of our, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we suffer 30 days. That's why guys are alone.
We informed Freddie that a woman's cycle lasts 28 days, and most of the time it hurts. And now he's stuck
21.
on the 21 days of suffering is what we call
That's the new segment, 21 days. So
JoJo. All right, you ready to take your commercial break?
JoJo suffers 22 days.
What
She has an extra one in there.
Give us a call, 888
Oh, that's it.
Oh my.
995 Studio B.
Oh, that's
in the wheel.
right into
We'll be
that.
right back. Oh my God.
Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft, silk, touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last.
If you have diabetes, would you like to eliminate painful finger sticks? Are you injecting insulin multiple times per day? Then you may qualify for a continuous glucose monitor. CGMs monitor blood sugar using a small patch placed on your upper arm or abdomen, and they use your smartphone to accurately monitor your blood sugar levels. Stop pricking and start scanning. Plus, CGMs are covered by Medicare and most private insurance plans. They can be shipped free of charge to your door. Call today to see if you qualify.
Give me the mozzarella. 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 Give me the mozzarella.
Pizza Rica, tasty Richard Pizza at 2001 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard or contact 561-826-8663.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Are you being audited or investigated? Has the IRS sent you a letter demanding payment? You may not owe what they claim. Make this free call to the tax doctor now. Let them negotiate with the IRS on your behalf.
800-485-8801. 800-485-8801. That's 800-485-8801.
You are cheap. No, I'm not. You are cheap. No, I'm not. You are cheap. No, I'm not. You are cheap. Well, maybe I am. If you're buying a diamond ring for your wife, it's not cool to be cheap. If you're buying airline tickets, it's very cool to be cheap and called Trip Amigo, where you can fly anywhere in the world and save up to 75% on over 500 airlines and 300,000 hotels. Plus, rental cars and vacation packages. Visit family, friends, or go on a once-in-a-lifetime vacation. Go ahead, be cheap. We have special fares we're not allowed to publish. When you book your airline reservations with Trip Amigo, you'll spend your travel money when you get there, not by getting there. Call Trip Amigo now and mention the travel code AMIGO and save even more. Call Trip Amigo now.
701-581-9604. 701-581-9604. 701-581-9604. That's 701-581-9604.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back. I gotta tell you, I was hacked on Facebook by somebody that hacked my pages, not my account. So this is a new thing. What's wrong with hacked?
Huh?
Hacked is offensive?
No, I said defensive. You're getting a.
No. So what? So check out what they did. So what they did was, some guy posted all of these naked pictures when you went to some of the pages. JC called me and everything else. No, this is really naked.
Was it this past weekend?
It continues a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, never mind.
But if it's this weekend, you have to tell me because I wrote a very strong letter.
No, I just had a weird. I thought I saw something this last week.
It might have been. You have to check.
I'll tell you what happened.
I may have to change my password again. Something happened, but they're going through my pages. So what they do is they make a comment and they're waiting for you to respond. Somebody in here responded with my name, gave them all the information to my name.
No.
Yes.
Well, it wasn't me.
It was, because you did it right in front of me, and don't respond to any comments. So they go in, all of my accounts, 32 of them, now have naked pictures running.
So these are pages that you like of other people's page they're posting on?
No, so let's say that I have a show called JoJo, and I share you out. They make a comment on JoJo, a question. When you go to answer or like it, it opens up the virus. And then it attaches all these naked stuff to it. Wow. So Facebook, finally, I sent them 27 harsh notes because I don't think there's anybody there. So finally, they caught on. But the last thing, they put me in jail for 21 days.
You? Jail?
And I'm still in jail for 6 more hours. I haven't been able to share the show at all. And when I tell you share, pages, I can't even post.
Look who's 21 Days of Suffering now.
That's right.
But I'm bummed. There you have it.
So anyway,
So they made you as a victim, and they made you the problem, and stopped you from posting.
They stopped me from
That's
posting. JC says, "What is going on?" I mean, some of the hosts. So I stopped. I says, "If you get anything, it isn't me because I can't send it out." So if you see anything, do not respond. And I'm hoping maybe change the password again. But they went in a different way. They didn't go in through the.
Do you
the
know
account.
how you get those viruses? By clicking on the naked pictures.
I didn't click on any naked pictures.
What? Clicking on links.
You know, I just told you what they did, right? So all these women with voluptuousness, for lack of a better word, showed up on my stream, on my pictures.
Always on your stream.
I didn't click on them. I did not click on them. So I started going in and unfollowing them. What they did was they put 1,000 bad photos of different people. So I got to go in there manually and unfollow all of them. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Nothing else better to do.
If it was me, I would tell you, listen, I did it.
But it works though.
But they make me laugh.
Someone clicks on them.
She makes me laugh because she thinks that I'm sitting there. I mean, I didn't even have my phone on, and I joined 15 groups.
I thought this was Slick's problem.
It's always somebody's problem.
No,
It's
it
never
wasn't.
him.
Slick.
It's
He's not
never
clicking on the
Freddie,
pictures.
ever. It's
Slick was
everybody else.
Slick was
Well,
TikTok.
he's blaming it on you now. You did it.
That's what I'm
She
telling
did it
you.
right in front of me. She gave them the info.
I gave no one any info.
And TikTok was something in the day. I never did TikTok. That was Slick. That was Slick. And then he put a couple of interesting specimens, and he says, "Oh, look what Freddie did."
But look, it makes you smile.
Because it was funny. I didn't know.
It's undeniable.
I didn't know the
Sorry.
importance of and it's funny because over the weekend, as you know, I was looking for an apartment to move in and everything, and I wore my cafe hat, and a lot of people says, "Hey, I know you." I said, "No, you don't. I owe you money." "No, you're on that wacky show."
The wacky
Yeah,
show.
I says, "I know. Here's the wacky."
Not me. I fly incognito. Nobody knows me.
You're like JoJo. Nobody knows her either. Meanwhile, there's trucks.
We have a song for us now. Here's a song by Dua Lipa, Go Houdini. Catch me or I'll go Houdini.
Yeah, nobody knows me.
So
I
your
fly.
guest, I caught her singing up there.
You want to talk a little bit?
Sure.
Tell us a little bit about who you are.
Annie Kay. I've been singing forever, as long as I can remember, really. Started at church choirs and choruses and college, and after that, I kind of took a little break, and then I started again, and then I took another break, and then I started again recently when JoJo said...
In Florida?
Yeah, right here, at Cheers, because I was sitting in there doing karaoke, and JoJo walks in, and she goes...
I said, why are you doing karaoke? Why aren't you doing my Thursday nights? So she got all the stuff in. She's every Thursday night.
Wow.
At what time does she go on?
7.
She goes on at 7.
Every Thursday night.
Yeah. So
How
now
long-
I'm graduating her to Fridays.
So Thursday and Friday?
No, I'll put someone else in on the Thursday when she's doing the Friday night.
How long have
We
you
don't want
worked
too
in
much,
Newport
Annie
Beach?
Kay.
Well, my parents moved here years and years ago. They moved here like 94, 95. And then when he passed, my father passed in 2020. And then we moved in to take care of my mom. So we've been
And where'd
here
you
since
come
then.
from?
We were in Colorado before that.
Colorado?
We were all over the place. We moved all over the place.
And you always were a singer?
Yeah, I just didn't do it for a while. I used to sing with bands in the 90s, and then I kind of got out of it when I married my husband, and I was, raising kids and all that fun
What
stuff.
does he do?
He's in wireless. We're in wireless. That's where we met.
In wireless?
Yeah. Cell phone towers and new
Ooh,
upgrades and
I
stuff
gotta
like
ask
that.
you a question.
Oh, I probably won't know, but
So
go ahead.
I went to see this apartment, right? And she takes me to the balcony, and I look up, and there's this giant cell phone tower. So I said, I read that it's dangerous to be within a mile of a cell phone tower.
There's a lot of debate about that.
My son, who works for NASA, said, no, that's not true. All you're going to get is good reception.
Well, you will get good reception. That's true.
But I don't
there's
want to be lit up
controversy
like
about
a
it.
Christmas tree either.
Right.
It's like radiation from it.
He says you get more radiation from the sun than you do from these towers.
It's
So
like
you
being
would
on Long
know.
Island. You got the high tension wires, which they're saying attributes.
And he wonders why he's banned from sharing.
But you
because
should-
now all the cell phone companies are going to go, no, we're going to ban
No,
Freddie
I'm not saying that. I'm asking her because she was in the business.
she
Is
can't-
it safe or not safe?
It depends. If you stand right in front of it, no, that's probably not a good idea. But it's governed by the feds, so they can't get too crazy. And then you see all these birds that put nests up there, and they're flying all around them, and you don't see a bunch of
but they got
three-headed
three
birds.
eyes.
So.
But the bird only has like a 21-day lifespan, I think.
Well,
That's
not true.
How long do birds live?
21 years.
I don't think so.
I had pigeons.
Parrot
bird
might live a long time.
Baxton's
Had
bird
pigeons.
might, I don't know. It's more than 21 days.
Baxton, that's because
It's
the
like
big
living
gorilla
under-
fingers kills them.
Well, would you move somewhere where you had a electrical pole right in front of you?
No. I went.
look at it the same way.
I invested in a house, and a friend of mine showed him my investment. He says, "You're not going to closing." I said, "Why?" He says, "You know those things that look like spaghetti in front of your house?"
High tension.
Yeah. I said, "Yeah." He says, "No, you don't want to do that."
Except in Boca. They'll go for $1.5 million because that's Boca. Because
It's looking,
go ahead.
The average bird life is 3 to 4 years.
Oh, okay.
21 days.
3 to 4 years.
That's because Dawn kills it in 21 days.
No, oh my gosh, you know what happened yesterday? I was on the phone, I go outside, I'm looking at the tree, and I see a leaf hanging that looks a little different than the leaves on the tree, so I think it's a weed. So I go to pull this leaf, and it freaking moves in my hand.
What is
Oh my God, what was it?
An iguana.
Oh my God.
And I
would have had a fit.
screamed. And the first time on the phone with it's like, are you okay? I'm like, oh my God, and then I couldn't even find the iguana. It had camouflaged itself so well that I literally had it in my hand. I should have like an alligator catcher, me and the iguanas.
You had it in your hand and you let it go?
Because it moved. I didn't know what it was. And I realized it was
I saw
an iguana.
an iguana on the highway. And I told Linda, go after it. And nope, it was too fast.
They
Those
move,
things are
though.
deadly, man. They destroy houses. They're corrupt.
They move though. Looking forward to moving?
No.
Did you sell the house? Is that where you're moving?
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
Congratulations.
So we went shopping for a place to live, and it's really an interesting process. I haven't rented an apartment in 47 years. So I said to the lady, okay, how do you do this? What do you do with the garbage and this and that? And she has, with this place we have is real close to the parking. So you go from the parking lot, which is all secure, right to the apartment. Really cool, right? So I said, it's kind of small. Do you have something a little bigger? So she takes me down about 6 miles. I don't know if she did it on purpose. I said, I'm going to tell you right now, I ain't doing this. Not unless you give me a little cart to... But it's fun. I turn it into a fun time. I find at the place that I told you that I wanted to move to, the big tower, 9 stories, they have a cinema room, and they have a place that I take you guys there. It's like a movie theater. It's 15-foot ceiling. It
You
is
could,
beautiful.
and I've made this in all honesty, not to tease you, go to a senior community where they have all of these amenities
No, they don't.
and beautiful
No,
houses,
they
sure,
don't.
and clubhouses
No, they
and
don't.
games
We'll send them
and
to the villages.
and-
Oh, yeah.
No, we
I
ain't
say
going
that
to
in
the
the
villages.
nicest way. Not the villages,
I
there's
worked
other
at the
ones.
villages. No, we ain't going there. You know why?
Why?
Because those people there ain't gonna like me.
Well, that might be true
I ain't them
anywhere.
people. No, they won't. Oh, trust you me when I tell you
Why do
this.
you think the people in an apartment building are going to like you?
I went to see J.C. Dreesen. I told you.
I wouldn't suggest that one community,
I went
but
to a
there
community.
are other communities.
And I went to see it in the community. Lady goes, smacks me. I said, what's the problem? She says, take off that hat now. I said, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to take care of you after the show, so I'm going to tell you.
They have younger senior
Hold on.
communities.
I go in there to buy my ticket. The security followed me even to the bathroom.
You were shady.
So I said,
You look shady.
so I said to the lady, do we got a problem? Do I like owe you money? Why are you on my back? And then when we go outside to walk to the car, they had this thing, a sidewalk that had these cages. I wasn't walking in that. I walked across the parking lot. They came and got me, made me go back. I said to Linda, we got to get out of here before I shoot somebody because this is getting crazy. I am not moving into the
He
community.
again wonders why he's in jail. Thank you for busting yourself.
All I got to say,
We have a game before we wrap up, okay?
55 plus.
You should look at them. They've got a lot of good stuff.
Look, I'm looking, Dawn.
You can play pickleball, all kinds of good stuff.
Greatest of all time.
Oh, here we go again. Gang.
The goats.
All opinions valid except for Freddy's.
You know, that's really not cool.
The goat pasta shape.
Bow tie.
No.
Which one? The what?
It's gonna start with an R.
Rigatoni.
Rigatoni.
Huh?
It's a penne.
What do you think, Judd? You're a bow tie?
Bow tie.
Thank you. And?
Which is the one that looks like it's curled in? What is it?
Rotini.
Something like
I
that.
like that.
That one's good.
That one's good.
I'm with you.
It traps the sauce in it.
I
Yes.
think they're all the same. That's why I
And they're
haven't figured
bigger.
out the
I
difference.
hate those little ones, those itty bitty. You gotta eat a whole box of those things.
Yeah, you get the spoon and you just.
Like mac and cheese with the shells?
You like spaghetti? You like spaghetti?
The shells.
The shells hold the cheese the best.
I like angel hair.
I do like spaghetti.
No, Angel here ain't spaghetti. Angel has wannabe spaghetti.
It's
But
little.
let me ask you, do you use a spoon and a fork when you eat spaghetti?
No.
You use a fork, like.
Just jam it in your mouth
No, I
and
do
then
with a
chop it
spoon.
off at the
I do
lips? And you chop it off at the lips?
Yeah.
Like George Constanza yesterday was eating spaghetti, he chops it
Ever
off
have
at
a
the
whole,
lips.
do you eat like a whole plate of spaghetti?
I could eat a whole bowl of spaghetti.
Really?
I love pasta. Me too.
Meatballs or no meatballs?
Yes.
Meatballs.
Or do you take the meat?
Vegan meatballs.
Vegan
Or, like,
meatballs.
They're
make
good
a
too.
bolognese.
You like what?
Yeah, like a bolognese, like chop up the meat in it.
I like the bolognese and the meatball. Why can't we have both?
You can.
You can.
But why can't you?
You can.
That's a lot of meat.
Pretty sentence. Like, why can't we have both?
What?
That's a lot of meat.
I should have brought them down to McGarry's meatballs.
Rub it on your meat. Which is the
Gary's French fries. I'm still hung up on his French fries because.
Wait till
oh
you
my-
taste his meatballs.
That was
There they go.
perfect. Good job, Chelsea.
Nice. The greatest type of meat.
Chicken.
fish,
Goat type of meat.
pork chop, the other white meat.
Have
You
you ever
like
been
it?
judged when you go out and you don't order meat or a protein? You probably have.
All the time.
We go out for dinner the other night and everyone orders and I order a salad and the guy says, do you want a
That's right.
protein on it?
That's right.
And I said, no. And our friends looked at me, they said, so you're just getting a salad? Yes. No protein, no protein.
Who goes to dinner to order a
And then I
salad?
got a side of Brussels sprouts, and they said you got a salad with a side of Brussels sprouts and no protein. I feel like I was judged because I did
You
not
are.
want protein on my salad.
You are, and I would have said
Why?
it out loud. I was just, what the hell is wrong with you? Everybody's having a meal. You
And
gotta
everyone's
be.
like, I'll share with you, and I'll share with you. I don't want your food either. I just want a salad.
Ain't
with
sharing
no
with you.
protein.
Ain't sharing
I'll
with
give
you.
you some of mine. I don't want yours.
Get a pork chop or something.
just wanted
What's the matter
what I
with you?
wanted, but
That's
yet-
very insulting, by the way.
Which part of it?
You don't order food like a human being at a
Who's a
table with
human
food.
being?
Oh, come on, you look
You
like a
can
rabbit.
understand,
That sounds like a perfect meal right there.
right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's why you guys are so thin.
No. All right,
Because
greatest.
you don't eat any meat.
Greatest type of.
Gotta have meat, like the
Your
Greeks say.
favorite
Gotta have
meat, pork
meat.
chop?
No, I like filet mignon. Good
Ah.
steak.
I like them both. I like. What
I don't
is
like
that?
pork
Sea,
chops.
land and sea. What is that? Turf and turf.
Yeah.
Some
Land
lobster, some steak,
yeah.
some shrimpies, all of it.
Oh, miss, there's a Spanish steak called fajitas. Those are good. Just like a flat piece of steak.
You would like ropa vieja too, which is a nice steak, and it peels. It's like, it looks like pork, but it's steak. It's nice.
All right, what's next?
Date idea.
Oh.
Well,
Not
Dawn is
going to
easy because she
house,
only eats salad.
The best, but date doesn't have to be
That's
about
the
eating.
cheapest
You
date.
can go out and have fun.
Yeah. You do an activity.
How's Top Golf? Anyone been on that for a date? Have you? Top Golf? They say that's a fun date. I
What
don't
is
know.
that?
What'd you say?
Top Golf.
What is
It's on a
that?
rooftop.
No, we don't have that.
We have What's Drive Shack is the same as Top Golf.
Why Shack?
It's
Drive
fun.
Shack?
It's fun. It's just a little pricey. It's just basically a golfing range, but you can order drinks and
Champagne and axe throwing.
food and
Yeah.
all that as
Oh,
well
that's-
too.
Those are two things that need to go together.
They do have that.
I know.
On the app,
Downtown.
there's Throw Social.
Yes, they do.
Downtown.
They
I
have
seen-
a
I s-
bar with axe throwing. I'm like,
Oh, yeah,
somehow
we
those
Isn't
were
that
there.
weird? Isn't that
don't go
crazy?
together.
Yeah.
Right?
We did that. We had
Drinking and
friends.
axe
But
throwing?
drinking and axe throwing at the same
They
time?
give you that special drink.
Yeah, cava.
No, it wasn't cava. They had the
beer.
blood
They had
wine
like
or
a special
something.
wine or beer.
And people were throwing axes and.
That doesn't
I
seem
think
like
it's a
safe
great game,
decision.
especially if you're getting divorced. Go to an axe. Yeah. Absolutely.
Is there a great date idea? Kennedy, what's the best date idea you have?
I don't know anything anything that you can like do together, like cooking together, those types of dates? Like,
Anything to do together?
Yeah.
Like what?
I don't know, like cooking, making.
Well, you sound like a whole lot of
Go out
fun.
on nature walks at night.
No,
Yeah,
that's
that's
not a
it.
date. Nature walk. Oh, look at the spider. Look at the snake. Gotta run to the car. No, I don't like that.
What's that show? Fear Factor? Like on a first date, go on a nature walk and find out what they're afraid of.
That's a
Watch
fun
out.
day.
Josh, what's a good first date? Or I guess any date.
I got pinball museum or a movie theater because you don't have to talk.
Movie
But
theater.
that defeats the purpose of going on a date if you don't talk.
Not really. Why would you want to?
You want to get to know the person. Oh, shut up! Don't talk. They get to know you real quick.
I'll let them choose the movie. That's how I'll base the person off the movie they choose. Then.
That's fair.
Yeah, see.
No, because they're gonna take you to one of these movies. Where you cry, she's crying hysterically. You're like wondering, what the hell am I doing here?
No, you take them to like a movie, like a sad movie that you've seen before, and see if they cry. See if they're paying
Like the
attention
dog
or
movie,
not.
Hachi.
Oh.
You want to cry? That's
Abby, what's
crying.
a good date idea?
Well, my boyfriend has a boat, so like we'll go on like a boat ride
Oh,
and then pull
a
up to like
boat.
a restaurant.
Ooh.
Oh, that's nice.
A boat, they say.
Yeah.
Boat.
Her Ken came with a boat accessory. And I think that's not fair.
I think it's pretty fair.
A boat accessory.
pretty cool.
That is very cool.
Yeah.
A big boat?
I mean, it's like for fishing. It's a hydro sport, so it's pretty big. But
Now-
it's like mostly for fishing.
Now you gave me an idea. You know, you can rent a boat.
Yeah,
They have
he
companies
works
you
for
for a
boat
day.
club. He works for a boat club.
Oh, there you go. So you can rent a boat, and if you want to impress, if you want to impress who you're dating, whatever it is, if you want to impress them. Not me, because the first thing I want to know is how much does this broad eat? Eats a lot. It's gonna be a rough going here. Got to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do here.
So
Then the
you don't
movies-
like it for people who don't eat, and then you don't like women that do eat.
No,
so
no.
what do you want in the middle?
The word was a lot, not you, which is minuscule. That would make me very uncomfortable.
Why? It was a big salad with a side of Brussels sprouts. There was a lot of food.
I mean, you take me to dinner, I'm eating.
That's right. That's more comfortable. I seen her.
Probably mine and yours.
I seen her eat a salad at a meeting we had, and she dips every lettuce in a side bowl of something. Something. Whatever the something is. Doop. And I look at that and says, first of all, I wouldn't have the patience for that because I got to eat. We got to go.
So you get your dressing on the side.
Yeah.
Which is actually better because sometimes they overdress it.
It's quality control.
And then if
No.
you take it home, it doesn't
No.
get soggy the next day. You can
I
eat
like
it again.
I like the salad tossed with a lot of dressing. I ain't taking nothing home. If I'm there to eat, I ain't taking nothing home. I'm eating. You take everything home.
What's next?
This game stirs up a lot of
Controversy?
Yeah.
Rapper? I don't know any rappers.
Vanilla Ice. No.
Ice Cube?
Which is the guy making? Which is the
I like
guy
Eminem.
all over the place now? From 6 Mile. What's his name? Eminem. yeah.
Eminem, that's why I will.
He's all over the place. Wasn't that the movie?
It was close. It was 8.
8 miles? 8, 6, 14 miles, you know. He's all over the place now. I didn't recognize him. He's actually fooled into a full-grown man.
People love that he's at the football games, but hate on Taylor Swift for it.
I'm going to tell you something. This Taylor Swift thing, I hear that she's going to Tokyo before the Super Bowl, is flying back, then flying
night.
out to Colorado to do a concert afterwards. So this one, we may get rid of her. And we may get rid of her once and for all, because she ain't no football fan for me, I'm telling you. I can't stand it.
So
Really?
they tried to like get Taylor Swift to
Yes.
do the halftime show.
I like her.
They tried to get Taylor Swift to do the halftime show, but then they decided that it
Too
wouldn't be a
much.
good idea because all the Swifties were going to sell out the tickets. But I think it's ironic because she was supposed to be at the Super Bowl, got told not to come, and now she's going because of Travis Kelce. So she found her way into the Super Bowl one way or another.
Who was the halftime show?
I don't know.
Yes.
Usher.
Usher.
Oh, that'll be
That'd be
good.
a good one.
Last year was good. I like Rihanna.
That'll be good.
Yeah.
Now, the stadium that they're playing in is the Raiders?
Las Vegas.
Is it the Dome, the Sphere? and it turns into all sorts of things at night and colors.
The eye is creepy.
It's a brand new stadium. They're going to get really creative this year, probably with the halftime show.
And the Raiders gave their training facilities to the Chiefs. Chiefs are underdog by 1.5 points.
That's it?
Who do you like? Who do you like? Come on now.
I got to go with 49ers because the Chiefs have all of this hype.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Who are you going with?
Chiefs for me. For sure.
Chiefs.
I got to go with the underdog.
Chiefs.
Give him a chance.
Usually I do, but I can't this time. I got to get my Mahomes. Got to get what, his fourth friend?
Third.
I got to tell you something. It really doesn't matter what kind of year you have. It matters how hot you get in the playoffs. And you find a way to win. And they find a way. And I think that there's too many mistakes that the 49ers make. Unless they come like in the second half. They turn out. And again, kudos to the Detroit Lions, who I thought played a good game. I thought that first half was lights out, man.
I think the difference is the Chiefs is not going to hold up the second half like the Detroit did. They're not going to let them score all those points that quick of a time.
You think the Chiefs have more defense than the Lions?
Yeah. That Chiefs defense is good.
I think if you have time, you can throw it. So it's going to be fun. You're going to watch it, or you're just going to...
Me?
That would be you.
Of course.
No, because you usually watch the last quarter. You jinx every team, and then you watch the last quarter to stick that knife in it.
Wow.
That's what you do.
Jinx every team? Is that what he just said?
And he really wants his life to go well with that comment.
The Chiefs probably will lose now because she's going for the 49ers. Even though you did lose.
I did.
The
But I
Raven
wasn't
game.
on my game. I wasn't on my A game. I'm back now. Be careful. I'm back. We got to wrap
Every
this
year
up.
she wins.
We got to wrap this up. Have a great morning, everyone. Tune into our midday show. You don't even know what we're talking about today.
I have no idea.
Menopause.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Just saying.
Why?
We got 3 guests coming in because we got Rebecca Caston coming in, Shivani Gupta, and...
What, they're all in the period?
No, they're doing a whole seminar that they're bringing in. You know all those emails you keep deleting?
Oh, menopause.
He keeps deleting all these emails, and then I keep finding them in deleted emails for all these guests that are coming in today. They're all coming in today.
I was allergic to that
So
conversation.
you had no idea that we were coming down?
No clue.
I told him this morning.
Not until this morning at
Jojo.
7:30.
Jojo, with all due respect,
I know what you're gonna
there's
say,
a reason
'cause I
why
don't
I
come
didn't.
down
Because something happens at the restaurant, you can't come down. Let's
When
put
did
it
you
that
book
way.
it? When did you tell me you were coming?
Thursday.
Yesterday.
No,
No,
Thursday.
I mentioned it Thursday. I said I'll let you know, and I
Let
texted
me
him
know.
yesterday.
All right,
So
we got a
I
full
didn't
show.
say anything because a lot of things happened and she just bought her third place.
Yeah.
And what am I going to say? You better make it? No. So I just wait till
have.
last second.
Consensus
To no
says,
avail.
Call me. More to come. Have a great morning. We'll see you midday.
Don't be late. Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.